Hey y'all. It's late here. All right. Let's get this party started. Y'all, this gonna be a short live. All right. Anytime I go live and it's after 8:30 Central, 9 o'clock Central, it's gonna be short. All right. I'm gonna get this thing done. I say 10 minutes, but trust me, this word will not take that long. The later it gets, the less likely I am to have the energy to do this. And I started to do it earlier, and I chose to do another task on my list. Chose to do another task on my list, and it took longer than I expected. And then here I am. And I realized, it's day 9, and you have not done your life. So here I am. So this is what I want to share with you. I want to share with you a story. A couple of months ago, I was at an event. I shall not say the name of the event. A few months ago, I was at an event. And while I was at the event, it was a large event, hundreds and thousands of people. But the section I was sitting in, we were watching the speakers, and the speaker in front of us was presenting what I felt was very, very good information. And in the row directly behind me, there was a lady, and it was actually a group of ladies. And they just kept talking and talking and talking. And I'm like, okay, what are we doing? You know? So at first, I did my best to ignore what was happening behind me. But as my peopling, the way my peopling is set up, I couldn't avoid it. So I decided I'm going to turn around and give it a look. You know, the look to be like, girl, girl, girl. And I did it. And they kept talking. And it occurred to me, she was not someone who spoke English. So the language they were speaking in was not English. So it occurred to me, she probably don't even know what that look mean. So it's not gonna work. So the long and the short of the story that I'm making is that after all of my attempts, short of just turning around and saying, "Excuse me, ma'am, I'm trying to pay attention to the," which she probably wouldn't have got anyway because they were talking in their language. Um, Short of turning around saying, "Hey, I'm trying to listen to the speakers and you're being disruptive," there was nothing I could do. So there came a point when I had to realize you are going to have to make a decision to not get distracted. So what I couldn't control is them talking behind me. I have absolutely no control over there, and there was nothing I could do apparently to stop it. So I could sit there and miss the opportunity because this is going on all around me. And so the point I'm trying to make is a lot of times when we are trying to focus on something, a distraction arises, and what we tend to do is allow that distraction to get us unfocused. And sometimes you will be working towards something and it won't be distraction free. The distractions will come, and you got to make a decision that I'm not going to get distracted. I'm going to stay focused. That's the word, yeah. You got to make the decision that you're going to stay focused, because the other stuff you have absolutely no control over. So just like that woman sitting behind me talking, truth be told, I could have looked at it from a different, now we're going somewhere else, because I could have looked at it from a different perspective. Maybe the lady she was talking to, maybe one of them was her interpreter, interpreting what the speaker was saying. Maybe I was distracting them by turning around like, girl, you know what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make is the distractions are going to come, and you cannot control when they arise and what the distraction is going to be. But what you can control is your ability to stay focused. You do have control over your decision to not get distracted. So as you go into this season of your life, whatever you want to, achieve or accomplish, a distraction is on the way. I promise you, because that's just how life works. It's just how it works. So there will be a distraction. Something will come up that will make the situation less than ideal. And you have to decide to not lose your focus. And it's just that, a decision. All right, I think I did it, y'all. It's 4 minutes and 59 seconds. I think I'm done. I love y'all to life. I am tired and I am not off to bed. I have one more task, which is my exercise. And even though I would prefer to go to bed and it would be more comfortable for me to go to bed, I'm going to decide to not be distracted by my fatigue and get on this bike. All right. I love y'all to life. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 10. And I promise to do it earlier. Every time I do these late lives, I tell myself, don't do this no more. Don't do this. No. I am not my best at 9. I think the last time I said 11 o'clock. I'm not my best at 9:50. I'll take that back. I'm not my best at 9:50 when I've had a long day and I've done a lot of things. There are some days I could swing at 9:50, but today ain't that day. It's been a very full day and I'm grateful and thankful for it. So I'm headed to this bike so that I can get done and go to bed. Deuces.